Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today, we have a very interesting experiment. Because you seem to like the Magecraft decks, but you also seem to like the party decks. And then there was this possibility of putting them both together. Now, what does that look like? It might be a little bit of a mess, but it does sound fun as hell. So let's go get into it and take a look at mono-white Magecraft party decks. Yeah, that's a mouthful. Let's go. If you want to support the channel, remember to check out shop.ultrapro.com/PowrDragn and use promo code PowrDragn. You'll save 5% on everything you order over there at UltraPro, and that includes all the new sweet stuff from their Lemon Yellow collection this month. As always, be sure to join the channel down below with that join button. Matter of fact, if you are a top tier member, there was a video that went out for you today. And also don't forget that you can submit deck lists and get stuff featured on the channel. All that good stuff, details are below. Now, I want to point out that, as it turns out, as I started working this, I was looking for other similar lists, see if other people have done this. And it turns out, another creator, That Villain J, if you haven't checked him out, you probably should go follow. Good dude. Turns out he's actually worked on this already. So there was another version to at least take some inspiration from that was out there. But I think there are some significant differences between our lists. But this is actually still going to be a lot of fun. So let's take a look at this. So the concept, like you know, of party decks is to get a warrior, a cleric, a wizard, and whatever the other one is, a rogue, all into play, right? Then you get all the bonuses of whatever your things are whenever you have the party maxed out. For Magecraft, it's how do we get our creatures and then get enough spells to pump our creatures that trigger whenever we play a spell, or other spells that trigger whenever we play spells. So kind of a lot going on, but as it turns out, several of the things that benefit from Magecraft happen to also be like wizards and clerics, which are halfway to filling out a party. So can we make a list that actually does some big things? And does it matter that we're combining all this? Here we go. So we're playing a couple of copies of Archpriest of Iona. Now I did want to play more of this, however, this is kind of where we get into the crunch of trying to do two different things with the deck list, and unfortunately we kind of have to pass on playing more of this card. However, if we do meet the party max, it does let something fly, which is pretty cool, and an additional +1, and when we're talking about our big creatures being able to hit for a lot, this is pretty cool when you can give it evasion. So that's kind of neat, because that's something that the Magecraft decks don't normally have, and this lets you benefit from. Boon of Safety is another way to protect our things so we can try to max out and get to our party, so that's pretty awesome. Clever Lumimancer is a wizard that also happens to get +2/+2 whenever we play a spell. And guess what? We're going to have a lot of spells. Speaking of which, we're playing Guiding Voice, and this is actually a card that appears in pretty much every Magecraft list because it effectively gives you two spells. You get the first one, and then you can normally go search for something that costs 2 or 3 to make sure you have another spell for next turn, or possibly even on that turn. Homestead Courage, also 2 spells. However, these both cost 1, and they do give you a +1/+1. So you can grow all these little junky creatures into something of size, and maybe even outpace a meat hook early if you need to. Usher of the Fallen. A lot of people forget that this is both a spirit and a warrior, so it checks a couple of boxes in various decks. This time we need it because it's a warrior, and it is a 2/1 for 1, which we like. And then if you're hard up, it does let you make another token, which also happens to be a warrior. So if you're worried about filling out those edges on the party, you can do that. We have 2 Fateful Absence, because I wanted some extra removal in here just because. So we're going to try this out as our spell. And the thing is, it is a spell, so it does trigger Magecraft, which is nice. Illuminator Virtuoso. We've already had this in a couple other Magecraft lists, so no surprise that we're playing it here. But it does double strike, and it happens to be a rogue. So there you go. That's really nice. Kabira Takedown. This is just another removal card, but doubles as land in case we need it. Leonin Lightscribe. Obviously the lord, if you will, of Magecraft. Every time you play a spell, all your creatures get +1/+1, and it also is a cleric. So again, more things for our party deck. Then we have 1 Chijiri Shelter. Just trying to force a creature through late game or protect something if we can. Show of Confidence, getting copies for more spells that we play, which also trigger because they count as having played a spell as well, even on the copies. And then Thundering Orator. This is a card that you don't get to see a whole lot of, but here it does have some value because we do have the way to give some creatures flying. We also have a double striker in the deck, so it can pick up a couple abilities. Not much, but you know, you can get a little bit of something out of it. And then we're playing 1 Mage's Attendant because you get a rogue and a wizard, which is really cool. And it's a pseudo force spike kind of thing that could slow down some of the big spells from your opponent, but a pretty sweet card to have in the list. And then Squad Commander, because if we do max out the party, Squad Commander also being a warrior allows us to get a 1/1 for each party member we have in the play, or each type of party member we have in play. And we get to +1/+0 and have indestructible if we have a party at the beginning of the attack step. Lands, we have 2 Cave of the Frost Dragon, 1 Ganjo, and 17 planes. So the lands aren't too surprising. It's kind of what we expect to have in this kind of list. We should have plenty of mana, even though we're looking here and saying just 20. We do also have like Tajiri Shelter, we've got Kabira Takedown. So we do have some other options to get land if it comes down to it. So we should be okay. But as always, we're going to play the games, and at the end of the video, we'll talk about what we learned from the games, what we would update, what we'd keep or give up, all that good stuff. And then we'll have a card spotlight for you as usual. So, catch you on the other side. I mean, I guess we keep this, right? We've got 2 Virtuosos. We got a Homestead Courage. I mean, like, can't really get rid of... I mean, we could, but not really. I mean, there's an argument to be made they could have played Shelter first, so turn 3 allows me to play Virtuoso and one of those, but meh. If they got a kill card, it's coming at Virtuoso here. Anyway, let's just do it. How bad is it going to be? Oh, the Virtuoso got to live. I was not expecting that. We'll give up one of these squad commanders. Faded Sun says, I play against a pretty crazy Magecraft deck the other night. Yeah, there's still a few floating out there. Like, they definitely still exist for sure. Maybe I should have done this tapped. Let's do this. Ooh, crap. Crap. Well, dang. All right, guess I'm gonna get rid of this. That sounds insane, but it's probably correct. All right, let's go. I mean, I'm assuming you just block, right? Yeah, that makes sense. I decided to just leave Tajiri Shelter up. Maybe they try to target the Virtuoso here. We get to kill it. If not, we can get this up to 4. A card is 5. This is 6. Oh, opponent, you're being kind of annoying here. But obviously, they're doing their discard thing. So, understandable. We will pass. We will take our turn. We did get a land, so I'm going to go ahead and play this. We're going to attack. They're obviously going to block. Oh, they didn't block. Uh-oh. Why did they not block? See, I always tell people, like, you got to not just look at what your opponent does, but look at what your opponent doesn't do. Because this is very suspicious that they're not blocking here. Now, the fact that they didn't means we might potentially have lethal next turn because we can just make our Virtuoso big and give it protection from... Oh, they're going to make a sacrifice a thing. Gosh, dang it. We can make this to a 3, 4, 5. Oh, this will make it 6. Okay, well, that's only 12. Ah, dang it. Okay, well... Yep. We're going to have to sacrifice something. That Light Scribe's got to go. If the opponent does anything other than make us sacrifice, then we win. That's got to be it, though, right, opponent? Okay, I was going to say, that anything else wouldn't have made sense at all. Come on. Okay, that's the other option. I was like, if we can find another pump spell, that would do it. Now we just need to actually draw a spell, not a land. Oh, does that kind of work too? Nah, that's fine. We'll discard that. Because this is enough now. Regardless of what happens. Yep. Oh, it's not going to be enough, actually. Because that only makes it... Oh, yeah. Never mind. We hadn't resolved the other one, so it is enough. We'll just take this, I guess. And then this is going to make it 7, since we have a colored spell in hand. Or just a spell in hand we can get rid of. Alright. And then it'll get protection from black. And then we get to attack for exactly lethal. Man, weird game. Okay, I'll take it, though. Doesn't seem like it, but it really is. Okay, let's keep this one. Let's go with... I think we're going to Usher for sure on 1. And then whether we play Shadiri Shelter on 2 or not will depend on what we draw next turn. Oh, that thing first strikes. That's a whole lot of not fun, huh? I guess we have to make something bigger. Do we just use both of these? Yeah, why not? I mean, because we're not going to block their creature anyway, so... I mean, if they got something, they got something. Let's see where this goes. They have access to 3 mana already, so this could be a dead Usher for sure. Oh, they have white? What? Okay. This is good because it tells us a thing. It says they don't have burn spells that could do 3 damage. And they had to give up stuff because they really needed white mana. So I think this is safe to do here. Unless they just top deck something, then, you know, whatever. If they do, they do. But we got to get this to 3 toughness. Unfortunately, that means we would have to get rid of this damn Shadiri Shelter because we didn't draw anything. But I think we got to do it. Okay, well, that was easy. Dead Zone. By the way, did anybody see that show when it was on USA? The Dead Zone, about the dude who, like, went into a coma, and when he came out, he could, like, touch things and see the future or whatever? It was kind of trippy. It wasn't a bad show, though. And it was on for a while. I feel like that thing got, like, 4 seasons or something. Yeah, we'll keep this. Ooh, that's cute. But let's go with this, because I'd rather this die. If something's gonna kick the bucket, I'd rather it be that. But we'll see. All right, is it a burn? It was not a burn spell for your boy. All right, we like that. We like that a lot. Doesn't mean they don't have one now, though. They might be waiting for us to target it before they do something. Well, you know what? We're just gonna attack. Feel free to shoot it. Nope, they're being even more patient. All right, we'll just roll this out instead. Uh-huh. So like we say, folks, we were born at night, but it wasn't last night. All right, we take our 3. How much damage can we get in here? Okay, let's do this. For a point. Go get something, search for a land. Let's do this for a point. I'm going to hold on to the Homestead Courage. I'm going to get this in case we have to kill like a Raiju or something. But that puts the opponent at 11. I mean, if they attack with everything, can we just kill them next turn? It's going to be damn close. All right, opponent's at 11. We can do 2, 4. Actually, that's 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's only 10. Oh, we can't do it. We can't do it. It's only 10. Damn. Right? Because this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah. Can't find one more point. If we'd had another land in hand. But we don't. Actually, let's see. If we do this, this is a spell. We gain 2 life. That makes that a 4. Play this with the land we get is 5, 6, 7. Still not enough. That's 9. So we're actually worse off that way. We could just play a Virtuoso to have something to try to block with on this turn. And just get in for 4. Or we could just get in with the big Lumamancer. All right, let's do this. And if they just have something to get us, they just get us. We do get 2 more life out of this, so it's not the worst thing. And we'll just do this, I guess. And all we can do is attack with this. So if they have a kill spell and hasty things, then they just get us. Like, we just have to accept defeat. We missed a land drop at a key spot, unfortunately. Yep, that's going to do it. Yep. GG's. Actually, is that not GG's? 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's going to be exactly 11. Yep. Just missed land. That's unfortunate. If we'd have got a land there, I think we'd have been all right. Actually, if we get a land there, we just win. That's the reality. We just missed. That one sucked. That one was just a bad luck loss. I say that. Well, yeah, because I still need a land because I couldn't get rid of the Raiju. Because I was... yeah, because I still only had 2 land before I searched for one. Can we keep this? We can't on the draw. Like, I want to, but we can't. This has to go. Okay. No, that's not true at all. Like, all aggro losses are bad. Like, no, that's not true. Totally not true. People misplay aggro decks all the time. Like, I think that's where the whole misconception of, like, aggro decks are worse strategy than, or take less thought than a control deck or whatever. A lot of that, I honestly feel, is just people play aggro decks poorly a lot of the times. Like, I think aggro decks take more thought to play for me than control decks. Okay, why did the opponent just go land, 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 and do nothing else? What are we setting up for here? I don't feel good about this. Not gonna lie. Alright, let's try this first. Wow, you don't have anything for that? Jeez. Okay. Well, crap. I would have, for real, thought there would have been something there. Okay, I guess we're just going to attack. I mean, why not? I mean, they can meat hook for 2 here? Or for 1? Gets rid of 2 things? Okay. What? What? And that's kind of where I'm at when it comes to new stuff. Just give me cards that are playable. I'm easy to please. Alright, let's see what we could do. What are we doing here? That's obviously going to block something. Okay. Don't really want to waste it on that. There's going to be better targets here for this Fateful Absence. Plus, next turn, we can get like a double striker. We could pump our dude. There's other silly things we could be doing. But they also have a Virtuoso. That's great. Of course they do, though. It makes sense with the type of deck they're playing. Well, what is it we're looking to do here? I don't even know. Man, do we just attack, let them try to equip the thing next turn or whatever, and then we get rid of it? And then they try to save it, obviously. Like, I would assume that's their plan here. I mean, I guess if I was going to do that, though, I should have just played the Virtuoso out, because I don't think I'm going to really get a chance to target their Virtuoso, but maybe I'm wrong. I think I'm getting too greedy here, to be honest. But I do have everything set up to be able to get all the tokens for our squad commanders, so that's kind of cool. But I can't imagine our Virtuoso is going to do a whole lot here. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. So now we got to worry about all their slip out the back, blah, blah, whatever shenanigans. The only good news is we can try to target it on their turn in the future. That keeps them from doing other things. So, meh. We'll just have to deal with it here. We're going to take a big hit, though. To be fair, though, they might also be taking a big hit. So we'll see how this goes down. All right. Then that's going to go to 3. I mean, we're still at a lot of life here. Could end up dying, though, next turn. I mean, if they have a counter, we're just dead. That's basically the way this is going to go down, because we're going to have to take a big gamble here. Ooh. Oh. If they don't have a Fading Hope, though. I mean, we try? Okay. Okay. Crap. Well. Alright. Things are happening, I guess. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Bruh. Opponent's going to hit us for 4 and then for 5 at a minimum. Maybe 5 and then 6? That would kill it. No, that wouldn't. Man, I really want to go for it with this show of confidence. All right, let's get in their attack. See what they want to get rid of first. Man. I really, 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 really want to. I mean, if we do, it's game if it's correct. If it's wrong, we could be in a whole world of hurt here. And the only thing I'm planning on is if they try to play one of these on this next turn, we can try to kill it and force them to either bounce it or get rid of it. Man, I think I'm supposed to go for it here. But I'm not. There was too many pauses to where I don't think we can go for it. All right. Man, we could try now, though. We could target these, and we'd be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to do it. Like, just coming with it. Did they not have it? Really? What is this all about? They've got to have it, right? What? Well, how? And why don't we get to go first more often, Arena? That would be nice. Man, why couldn't have an Iganjo earlier, too? That would have been pretty slick. All right. They don't have a Fading Hope. Yay, us. Ah, blue-black. That sucks. They're going to be able to kill all of our things. We don't want them to kill our things. That sucks. All right. We're going to tag for 1. See how they like that. Or for 0, I mean. We got to send a message every once in a while. All right, fine. We're going to cast this. Would you like to counter it? No, they're just going to Tainted Indulgence. All right. Are we playing a reanimation deck? Is that what we're doing here? If so, this Fateful Absence is going to be doing the Lord's work later. Nope, that was just Professor Onyx. This is something just regular Dimir control, it looks like. All right. We can get down with that. Let's see what you got going on, opponent. Oh, they're going to kill our Lumamancer. Nope. They're really thinking about it. They're going to kill something. They just don't know what they want to kill here. They've read both cards like 3 times. All right, gain a life. Annoying for us, but, you know, is what it is. Oh, see, now this is where things get a little bit interesting, because my first instinct was going to be able to play Virtuoso here. But now I could play this and still leave up a Boon of Safety, which is kind of cool. So let's do that first. Let's put this here, because having a 3/3 is better in the event of a Meathook Massacre next turn. And then we will attempt to attack. And see how this goes. Now, I could have replayed Homestead Courage there, but I was kind of trying to bait the opponent in, see what they had. Nothing? Ah, here we go. This is what we were waiting for. They might also know we have defensive spells, so they're trying to play around stuff too. Ah, well, that doesn't work against that. Son of a gun. All right. That sucked. So now this is unfortunate, because we sort of have to put this out there with them potentially having a Meathook, which sucks. But, all right. You get to Meathook it. And hopefully we'll get to be able to protect a Virtuoso next turn. Blah. Let's see what happens, because I'm pretty sure that's what's going down here. I can't even fault people for playing Meathook. The card's just absurd, though. Nope, they didn't have it. They had a Sedgemoor Witch. Still pretty powerful, though. Okay, what can we do to a Sedgemoor Witch? We can kill it and give them a clue. And then attack for another, what's that, 5? I don't even think we do that, though. We just attack, right? Just... It's like, hey, you got it, you got it. Do we have anything else good to do here? Doesn't look like it. All right, attacking we go. Don't really have any abilities. All right. Does the opponent want to block something? Looks like a big negative. All right, we'll run this duder out. And that's probably it. Now, they can try to kill something. They'll make a 1/1, and we'll now be doing this whole song and dance, but is what it is. We have a Cleric, a Wizard, and a Wizard. This would get us a Rogue, so we'd still be a Warrior shorts of giving something flying. We do have the cards to be able to discard. Oh, this is just 3 life, though. It's not even discard, so that's fine. March also exiles, doesn't it? Oh, no, it deals damage. All right, cool, cool, cool. Then that we can live with. Do we want to land? That's a real question. Nah, we want spells at this point, I guess. Or a warrior. So many. Why so many? Yeah, I guess. We'll take some damage here. And I guess we just attack. Oh, I guess I need to sacrifice stuff. All right, they're not blocking, so I'm just going to assume they don't have it. If they draw it and get us, they get us. Our hand's pretty bad here. This is one where you just say, like, if you have it, opponent. There's really not much we can do. And if they only Meathook for 2, then that's mostly fine, because then we at least get a double striking 3/3. Possibly more, if we can draw a 1-mana pump spell. Ah, another Sedgemoor Witch. Gosh dang it. Okay, that feels like a fading hope for some reason. Alright, you're already going to block the 3/3 anyway, right? But we don't really have much else to do, so let's just put it all out there. You got it, you got it. There's not much else we're going to do. Obviously, me attacking with the O1s here says I probably have a spell, so, you know. This is double strike, so we don't even need to do that. But we'll put one on it anyway? Do we attack the Virtuoso? Do we put it there? 3, 4, 5. We got to do it, though. I hate it, but we got to do it. Like, if they bounce it, they bounce it. There's nothing we can do about it. Yeah, exactly. Like, what are we going to do? We don't need another Virtuoso here. All right. Not the best situation to be in. I mean, I'm assuming the opponent has at least one bounce or removal spell here. Yeah, kill the Virtuoso. Makes the most sense. Yep. Get you another blocker. It all checks out. Oh, you have another kill spell? Boo. Oh, Plumb the Forbidden. All right. Yeah, that gets you more things. Killed our rogue, too, which is actually pretty important. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're dead here. Because if they don't have a land, I don't know what else. I was going to say, what else they could have. So, yeah, we're toast, right? Oh, yeah, that's definitely it. All right, cool. GG's. Like, we did a whole lot of nothing there. Okay, let's keep this. Man, that last game had an exciting finish because the opponent set up exactly what they wanted to with the Virtuoso. I don't know how that went any other way to where, like, the only thing I can think of is maybe they had stuff, but even then, why was it pausing so often and they didn't have a playable card at 1 mana that did anything? Oh, is it possible that it was the shield card, the white one, maybe? And that's why it was stopping, but the card just actually doesn't do anything to keep them alive there? Because it's like the only card I can think of they'd be playing that would have mattered. Because anything else, like... Because they're not playing any instant speed pump spells, so everything else should have technically kept them alive, but yeah, let's try it. Take that, opponent. Do you have anything that's going to come after a Virtuoso? Oh, Virtuoso's dead here. Like, that's real. Oh, actually, maybe it's not. Because we have this show of confidence. So if you try to target it, then we can target it again, and that would be cool. I don't know what the opponent's up to here. I feel like it's got to be this. Because if they don't kill our Virtuoso, like, we're just living off this for a while, right? Let's just go in on it. And, yeah. All right, get our attacks on. Really? Nothing. 3, we can make that 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 19. Is that Exacxies? Yeah, like we were just going to kill them. We were about to have exact damage on turn 3. Like we would do this. This would get us 2 copies. We had 2 spells we could for sure discard, so we weren't going to miss on the Connive. So that's +2 for each of those. So that makes that into a 7. This would have got another +4, right? So that's 14 from Double Strike. And then this would have been 6. So yeah, that's exactly 20. That is silly. Yes, we keep this. I'm going to go with this. Hopefully they don't play a 2/1 creature, or else it makes this whole plan not work. They didn't play any creature. That makes this whole plan lovely, actually. We're going to go with this and get some extra damages in. I think I might just grab this. Could be a little bit greedy, because, you know, we'll see. Could have got a removal card. All right. Yeah, this is not the best case scenario, if I'm being honest. We try. I mean, obviously, one of these is getting bounced, right? No? No? Okay, then. Sure. I mean, I guess I'd go ahead and do this, huh? No, we're not. We're not. We're just going to attack. They're taking it? Okay, I guess we'll go ahead and make a dude then. Now they can bounce a Lumimancer. You bounce the Lumimancer, opponent. Or not. I don't know. Take your pick. I don't care. Like, doesn't change anything for me. You do what you're going to do. I assume they had something like that, so I wanted to make sure we had at least one more threat out there, was my biggest deal. Okay, that is a 3/3 currently. And they have 4 mana. Could have 5 mana next turn. What do we think they're going to do with 5 mana? I guess that becomes our next question. I mean, we could effectively make this big enough to fight and just not care and just replay this. Seems kind of lame, but it's a thing we could do. Not really sure what I want to do here, folks. I don't feel good with any of this, if I'm being honest. I am going to do this. And I'm just going to let ourselves get set up for a sweeper, I think. This is where we're at. I mean, if they just land sweeper, they got us. What? That is not the card I expected them to play. What deck is playing Jewel Thief and Expressive Iteration? Apparently multiple Jewel Thieves, so we don't even have a good attack here. I lied. We have a great attack here. Like, we didn't have one, and then we kind of sort of found one. Actually, I say great. We have an okay attack here, to be honest. Turn one of these into a 4, I guess, if we really want to. That's a thing. Yeah, I mean, I guess we gotta. Like, doesn't make sense to not do it. I mean, at this point, I guess we just get this. We're 3 lands away. We're probably not going to get there, but this is hard for them to deal with. They could double block. They could double block. They could single block. They could single block, take 7. Yeah, sure. All right. Oh. Okay. That was better than I thought. They could have just taken 1 more point and eliminated a creature, but they chose not to. Ah, because they have a Battle of Frost and Fire. That's why. Okay, fair. All right, we got to 5 lands. Yeah, we're going to lose this because I just don't even know what we're playing around. Honestly. Like, I literally have no clue what this deck is or what it's trying to do. Like, I got nothing. All right, there's a Titan that they probably just gain 5 and make a shield or something here. Nope, they did it right. All right, we'll just get rid of the Titan. All right, I'm not really sure. I mean, credit to the opponent. They're going to beat us. I just, like, I don't know what even is happening right now. All right, we take 7, go to 13. All right, assuming they have a counter here. All right. Nope, they did not have a counter. I was just going to GG's up, but never mind. I mean, we're still dead, I'm assuming, because you got some other sweeper or some such here, right? Nope, they're not even attacking. What on earth is even going on right now? I mean, sure. I'm assuming you don't have anything or you would have attacked, right? I mean, I guess going to replay this. Most we could do with that is 6. Yeah, I'm just going to give this to the opponent. We're not coming back. We're not coming back. Like, there's no way they're going to miss on, like, 7 more cards and whatever. Like, we're dead. This is probably a bad hand, but we're going to keep it anyway. 4 lands I don't think is what this deck ever wants. But we do have a guided voice, so maybe that matters. I don't know. We'll see. Probably not. This makes me want to change my mind. I was going to attack and then just make a deuter here. You know what? I'm going to do it anyway. I don't know why I feel like this is still okay. I feel like they're just going to play a creature this turn. Oh, actually, this might work out better for us. That is not what I thought they were going to play, but I ain't mad at it. Okay. I guess we just attack with the Usher here. Because they're not going to block, right? Yeah, even if they did, we would just boon a safety anyway. All right, we're going to end the turn. Allow them to try to play an enchantment on it, because they're probably going to try to rune up here. And we kill their creature so they don't get a card. I mean, they'll get the Kami back, because... No, this guy. That's annoying. Okay. They have a land? This is actually tough, because if they play a land and try to ruin the Kami, we are going to be kind of forced into a situation here. And I think we still have to kill the Jukai Naturalist, unless it's the Rune of Gain Life, whatever that one is. Like, that would suck. Then we probably have to kill the Kami, which makes me not feel good. But, actually, that's not bad, because then we could just Guiding Voice and still get rid of the Jukai Naturalist anyway. So, yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Oh, you're putting that on there? Gosh damn it. Okay, actually, this kind of works. I think this is still fine. Let's do this. We'll keep them off of a card. And then we'd rather exile the Kami anyway, honestly. Yeah, that's fine. We'll take that damage. All right, our turn. Ooh, that's a good backup plan. I am not mad at that. Okay. Now it's just a matter of if we want to try to keep the Usher or we want to make another 2/2. Because I have a feeling they're going to play... Because this deck plays like... If it's just the green-white version, they play like 8 enchantments that exile a creature. So I'm going to go with this and just encourage the opponent to do something else. And then we're going to attack. And I guess we go ahead and get rid of this. It's really tempting because I kind of want to do this. Truthfully, I really do. But I don't know if that's better or not. Because I feel like we can get some extra value if they have another rune. And then just get rid of that thing. But I'm going to gamble here, actually. I'm going to let them go. I'm going to gamble. I mean, because they could just like Hallowed Haunting or something here anyway. Which, if so, that's still not bad for us because we get to kill Runeforge Champ. F that guy. Okay. Tis what it is. You know, could we have just killed that before they get a chance to play anything? That's all right. It is what it is. I probably should have just killed it, though, because then they would have stranded that in their hand, and then on our turn, we could have just produced to the memory, which would have been smarter. But we are where we are. Hey, Jaffer coming through with 33 peeps. All right, so there won't be a thing going to their yard here. So this is fine. Opponent can come through. We ain't worried about that. Yep, opponent comes through. Ooh, that's nice too. Okay, now we have some options. How bad do you want to get rid of a Runeforge champ? That's the next step, right? Let's go with this. I'm going to get this. We're going to attack. We're going to exile this duder. All right. All right, we'll see what we can do. I mean, obviously they can still play both of those, so they're going to have like a 4/4 here. But they are just 7. Question is, can we produce enough here? Oh, they had the gain life rune. Damn it. That was the thing we didn't want to see. All right. Well, we're in a little bit of hurt now, unfortunately. Oh, I say that, but how does this go down? We can attack, they block, we get through. All right, let's go then. I mean, I assume you're going to block, right? I don't think not blocking is a real option here for the opponent. Oh, well, all right. That's 5. We can do 6. We can do 7, 8. Not quite enough. But 3, 5. We make a token. That would block. This has trample, so, you know, whatever. I think we just let them take the 5. I think that's where we're at here. And then we do this. And then I think we just save a boon of safety. So we can block and kill that. Though they're probably going to just put that on it and get more value out of it. Yeah, we go ahead and make a 1/1 if we're going to do this. All right, end the turn. We'll see what's up here. We need another land, really, if we want to try to get this and this off on a turn. That's kind of like the big deal here. All right, hopefully no more gain life runes. That's the big deal here. Anything else we can kind of deal with. Another gain life rune really sucks. Ah, that's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. All right. Well, now we're just dead, right? 8. You have 9, 10. We can block 1. Would be at 9. Opponent will be at 8. Ugh. Yep, that's exactly what you should do. Is there a way to win? We have to draw a removal card for the Jukai Naturalist, right? Is that the only way we can win? All right. Opponent's going to go to 9. We can do 3. Yeah, I don't think we have it in us, unfortunately. Yep. That's just not going to do it here. Close, but not quite. If we attacked with just this, it would be 6, 7, 8. Yeah, not enough. We'd be 1 short. Okay. I guess the best we can do is this. And then the opponent blocks and we still die. Because we're only at 1. Yeah. We got nothing. Unless they, for some reason, magically don't block here. But I can't imagine that's a thing. Opponent, just block. For real, just block. Also, by the way, this game's only this way because I didn't exile the Kami like I should have. All right. Because there's nothing else we can do, right? 5. We're a land short to make it 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. Yeah, can't do it. All right, cool, cool. Yep, I should have just got rid of the Kami when I could have. Yeah, we'll keep it. Clerics and warriors. So we're not going to get much for our squad commander, if anything. I mean, we'll get at least one, obviously, but more than that, who knows? Probably don't want to waste that here. No attacks. Let's see how bad it is. You got something for our light scribe? They have a tenacious underdog. That qualifies. Alright, no attacks. I mean, if we get a 4th land, our plan's just going to be play squad commander, then try to get all this off the ground, I think is all we're going to be able to do here. This is not a bad backup turn here. We could try to sit on Show of Confidence and try to, like, boon a safety plus. Nah, kind of don't want to waste it here, though. But I also don't want to not do something. So let's do this. And then I guess we attack. Opponent's only on 2 lands. So, like, yeah, let's do it. Force them to have something. We can't not attack here with the opponent stuck on 2 lands. Like, it would just be foolish. Alright. They kind of gave us what we wanted. So, boon a safety here. That land is now no good. This... Yeah, we kind of still have to use this if we don't want to lose anything. Kind of a waste, but sure. The trick here, though, is we're hoping to get this off and then draw a spell. So we'll get this plus 2 other creatures. Actually, 3, because, no, because we have wizards, clerics, warriors. And then hope we just don't get dusted. Somehow. Alright. Come on, deck. Let's find a spell. It'd be real nice to us if you found a spell. Virtuoso is probably not good enough here. Not for what we're trying to do. Other than giving double strike to the Orator. That is a real thing. Alright, Sorin. We need a spell to make Sorin not enough. We actually found a very good spell. That is the spell to find here. Alright. And then we just Virtuoso to make that double strike, and yeah, way more than enough. And we have Indestructible. Boom. That's how you want to do it. Alright, y'all, so I had a good time with this one, but I don't know if it's one I'd recommend highly. Like, if you already have the cards, go for it, because there are a lot of commons and uncommons in this list, so it's fairly budget if you wanted to build it. So that's one of the things it does have going for it. It's very possible you already own a lot of these, and some of the stuff you're not even playing 4 of, so it should be reasonable. But I felt like at times we weren't really taking advantage of both halves, right? Like, we could have more things that get +1/+1s or care about us playing a second card for the turn or whatever, and really going hard on the Magecraft stuff if we wanted to. But then the other side of that is we could also just be loading the deck up with more creatures of significance, like, say, Luminarch, Aspirant, stuff like that, that would make a big difference if we wanted to push harder on the party mechanic. So I'm not really sure this checks either box completely. I do like the fun melding of some things, and as you saw in the video, we had some games that were like blazing fast, combining different parts together, so that's pretty cool. But I'm not sure if this overall build is the way to do it. But if you want some quick games and still be able to get some reasonable wins, maybe you shuffle this one up. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that decision to you. You've seen it in action. But like I said, if I were to give it a 10-point grade, I don't know, this is like a 5.5. Like, you'll get a fair amount of wins, but, you know, it's going to have some occasional consistency issues because you're not going to get a full party while you're trying to build up stuff for Magecraft, and you're saving the spells to protect things, and it just gets a little bit weird. But, again, some of the games are super exciting, super fast, so make it that what you will. I just find it very interesting, but I would be more inclined to play either of the other versions than just mono white. Now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Savannah Lions. Mostly because, well, you know, as the homies say, we should just pour one out for Savannah Lions. Like, don't get me wrong, the card's not dead, it's still around, but honestly, it doesn't really do much anymore, which is very just sad, right? Think about the fact that we have that as a 2-1 for 1, and that was like the standard for a while. And then we got like Jackal Pup, where you take damage if you block with it or whatever, but it was a 2-1 for 1 in red. And now we just get 2-1s for 1s with like upside, or in some cases like Isamaru that just happens to be a 2-2 for 1, and all kinds of other silliness. So yeah, just over time, this is a card that just got outclassed, even as a rare. Now it's just a card, which is very, very sad. Now don't forget, if you want today's deck list, it will be down in the description below. And you can always come by our Discord if you want to get deck help, talk about today's video, or just come by the streams and be part of all shenanigans. But if you did like this deck, we do have a Magecraft list that you'll probably enjoy as well, so I'm going to go ahead and link that here, and you can just go have some Magecraft fun. That's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.